What up? What's going on, my Cartelians? Cartel from Hell back again. This time it's just going to be for the 4K close-ups for this Pop Culture Shock GOUKEN Pilgrim variant exclusive. If you guys haven't checked out my complete review of this statue, go ahead and do so. Like I do, you know, this is just going to be the 4K close-ups. So I'm not going to go too far into detail with this piece. I'm just going to give you guys, you know, all the details that you really need to see with the statue. Just in case you haven't made the decision to pop on it yet. I would definitely say, you know, right now, if you can, pick this piece up, man, because you can probably get it for a really good price. Probably get it around, you know, like 500 bucks. If you wheel and deal with somebody. But yeah, man, go ahead and try your hardest to get it for a good price, because I can definitely say this is one you do not want to pass up on. It hasn't been out too long. I think it's been released maybe for like a month and a half at the most. Maybe 2 months. But yeah, I would definitely say pick this up, man. If you can, grab it, because it's all good, man. There's really nothing wrong with it. The only thing I did have a little bit of trouble with was this hair, how it flows over the rope. It's just really tight. It's extremely tight, you guys. It's like ridiculously tight. Look at that. It's like so tight, it's almost one piece. You know what I mean? It's a little crazy. So I had a lot of difficulties trying to put this head sculpt on, and I was like, man, come on, man, I put enough statues together to where it shouldn't really be a problem, you know what I mean? But this one was exceptionally hard, you guys. You know, I did not want to damage my piece at all, so I took a lot of time with it, and that's actually the reason why I didn't put up the unboxing for this piece. If you guys were wondering why there's no unboxing on this statue, it's because, you know, it took longer than usual. It took me about 20 minutes just to put this head sculpt on. And I was like, ah, man, I'm not going to put people through that. You know what I mean? And I really, at the time, I really wasn't editing videos, you know, cropping, anything like that. I'm just pretty much just uploading videos raw, you know what I mean? So it just never got uploaded. But it's all good though, man. You guys really didn't miss much. It's funny though, you know, there's actually a lot of people that really like to watch unboxings. And I'm one of them. I have to admit it. I really like to see the way these statues come together. And I really like to see people's initial reactions to the piece. Especially, you know, before somebody else muddies their opinion of their statue. You know what I mean? So it's really cool to see that. Really like to see people's excitement when they open their piece. You know, just how excited and surprised they are with the quality of the statue. Or it can be, you know, a complete 180 too. It could just be how much they hate the statue because how bad it turned out. But yeah, sorry about that, you guys, that I didn't upload it. It just took too damn long. Probably would have been like a 1 hour unboxing. And to tell you the truth, when I put my pieces together, I really don't like to rush it. You know what I mean? Nothing worse than a broken piece. So, it just wasn't going to happen. I really love this exclusive switch out face. The head sculpt with the grimacing look. Very cool looking. No googly eyes or anything like that. Just a very determined grimace. Stop looking at me, bruh. Don't look at me like that. Really cool piece though, you guys. Sculpted very well. I love how they sculpted the ears in there. You know, his beard. His handlebar mustache. They even have his gums in there. Really nice and shiny. Gives it a very lifelike appearance. But one thing about this statue though, you guys, is, alright, so look at him from this angle right here, just looking straight on. This is about eye level, right? You can't really see his face. So if you have him displayed low, this is what you're gonna see. You're not gonna see any face, you know what I mean? His hat's covering up everything. So pretty much for this statue, you have to have a space reserved up high for him, so you can see him at around this angle. You know, in a Besta, up high, this is pretty much how it's gonna look. And it actually works out really well to have him up high in a Besta, because what I do with mine is I put the really tall pieces in the middle and then adjust the shelf up higher to have pieces that aren't so tall. You know what I mean? So it's around, you know, like 20 inches for the top, and then you could house around 33 inches in the middle, and then another 20 inches to 21 inches on the bottom. So to have him up top for my display, it actually works out very well, because that's the smallest section for me, is that top section. So it's no problem to have him up top. Works out really good. That's just one thing you have to think about before you buy this piece, and before, you know, thinking about where you're going to display him, because it's just a little tough to get the right angle with this one. But yeah, you guys, the paint is done really nice on this piece. I'm very impressed with the paint application. Just go ahead and take a look how they've added in a lot of like sunspots and freckles all over his skin. And this paint application is done very smooth, extremely smooth. I really love it. And one thing I'm very happy with is that they decided to go with fully sculpted rope instead of you know, actual rope. And the reason why I'm excited about that and happy that they chose to use that alternative is because, you know, if this would have been real rope, the ends and the tips of the rope, they would have just landed up fraying and separating. So I think that was a really good decision that they landed up going with the fully sculpted rope. It's just, you know, obviously with this rope right here that wraps around his shoulders and his back, I just wish that they would have given you a little bit more clearance with the hair sculpt. It's just a little too tight. Even if it was just, you know, 1 centimeter difference, it would have helped out a lot. It would have made it a lot easier. And you know, it's actually a shame because there's 2 different head sculpts that come with this piece, and as soon as you get one on, it's like, all right, man, there's no way I'm gonna change his head sculpt, because it's just, you know, too much of a chance to get paint rub. So it's just not even worth changing the head sculpt out. So yeah, they should have engineered that just a little bit differently. But to tell you the truth, I would have had this face sculpt on anyways, so not that big of a problem. Check out those legs though, you guys. That's ridiculous. Woo-hoo-hoo! Boy, don't play around. Damn, homie. Calm down. Yeah, man. It's really nicely sculpted. It's actually a shame that you don't get to see any of that, because it's all covered up by the mixed media. It's all good though. It's very nice to know that it's all sculpted, fully sculpted underneath the mixed media and fully painted. I don't know about, you know, underneath the top portion of the statue, but you know, the legs are. Really love the necklaces that they put on them though. Really nice looking. And you know, it's like 2 necklaces in one. Splits right here and separates into 2. Has that really cool clear one next to his throat. Yeah, it's a really nice statue, guys. I'm very impressed with it. Out of all three variants, I would say that this has to be my favorite. You know, they have the regular, they have the strong fist that looks like the regular, but it has this portrait, the grimacing portrait, instead of just the regular portrait. And then this version, you know, the Pilgrim edition, which has a separate costume altogether, and then it also has the strong fist portrait. So I feel like you're getting more for your money with this one. I feel like you're getting, you know, the highest amount of detail for the character. So I would say that this one has to be my favorite out of all three. But just because this one's my favorite doesn't mean I don't want the strong fist, because, you know, it's a completely different looking statue. So to have these two together, you know, the strong fist and then this one, I think it would look really nice together. It's not going to be too easy displaying two of them in a besta though, just because how wide his stance is. It's a very wide stance. So we're just going to have to see how that works out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this statue or any of my other statues, go ahead and hit me up. You know, sometimes it takes me a long time to reply back to messages though. I mean, I work a lot of hours, and you know, I like to reply to a whole bunch of messages at once instead of just, you know, one here, one there. I like to you know, knock them all out at one time, because, you know, sometimes I just don't have the energy when I get home from work to do anything. So yeah, if it takes me a little while, you guys just bear with me. You know, I apologize in advance. I definitely love to respond to everybody's comments though. Say what's up. But yeah, if you guys are looking for this piece, man, go ahead and pick it up. I definitely recommend it. I think it's a pop culture shock piece that you do not want to miss out on. It's worth every penny. It's very impressive. Yeah, there's a little things about it that could have been changed, but it's not really a deal breaker. And display wise, you know, you have to think about really where you're going to be putting it. But other than that, you guys, it's pretty much a home run. And you know, the level of craftsmanship, the quality, how heavy it is, it's all good. It's all 100% in those fields, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely happy with it. And this one's not going nowhere, so don't try to hit me up and see if I want to sell it. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to watch the complete review of this statue in a different video that I've already uploaded to YouTube. And if you guys haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to like this video and check out all the other ones. All right, you guys. Catch me on the next one. Cartel out. Thanks for watching.